This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hi everybody, welcome to what's new that came out at Miniature Market for the week ending 12/29. Now, I always take this to Thursday because this comes out on a Friday, so guess what? We get it done on a Thursday, and then we kind of follow up that Friday next Thursday. I always have to explain that for some reason. But anyways, this is the last one of the year, and I'm blown away by the response of it, and I'm glad that you guys enjoy it. We try to pick out things that I like, that I think you can spend your money on and really get a good deal at, of course, the mighty Miniature Market. Now, we've only done this since November, but we're going to keep on doing this all the way through the year and just talk about all the things that are coming out. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is, have you seen those crystals from the Tiny Terrain stuff? The blue, the red, the green. I wrote Joe and I said, Joe, I want a ton of those because that's going to be really cool to do some Warhammer stuff on. And you're on like a crystal planet, and then here come the gene stealers. Really cool. Another game that came out that really caught my interest was The Shared Dream. This came out with a bunch of expansions. It's a board game, but also plays kind of like a tabletop game. Really, really interesting. You kind of got to try to figure out what reality is and what isn't reality. Very cool. A Column of Fire came out from our boys at Cosmo. This is a great game. I think you're really going to want to check this out. This is something that has got a lot of buzz and as always talked about, and they always put out great games. So you can get this at Miniature Market. Another thing that I'm really looking forward to and hopefully getting my hands on is the new Dragonfire expansion. I was kind of on the fence with the Dragonfire game. It's called Shadows over Dragon Spears. Actually, very, very interesting game. I want to see what the expansion does, and if it gives me more, and if I'm going to get pulled into it the way I was with Aventura. GMT came out with a masterpiece of a game, Wild Blue Yonder, part of the Down in Flames series. Ooh, got to get my hands on that one. Then a bunch of games from a company, I think it's called Green Goblin, Montana, Alibaba. Those were the two that really stuck out in my head from what I saw, and I'm really, really interested in seeing these two games and seeing how they play out, especially Alibaba. I really kind of like that Arabian Night kind of feel. Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. You actually have to go in and try to get as much treasure as you can before the thieves come back. So you're thieving from the thieves, I think. Very interesting. So it's something that's caught my eye, and definitely something I like to get here. And then finally, the thing that really stuck out for me was for people that are very interested in playing Warhammer 40K, they have the easy build Space Marines. Now, some people could, are going to scream, if you don't like building models, then what are you in this hobby for? Listen, a lot of people just want to play the game. And that's the most important thing, is getting people into the hobby. So having these easy build things where you can get them together, and let's face it, it's 3 stages. Put it together, paint it, play it. There's a lot to it. Trust me, I'm here in the middle of doing Star Saga, and geez, I'm hardly done with half the stuff here. But the thing here is just getting and taking one of those components out so you can get it quicker to the table, which is going to make people really want to play the game. And I think this is a great thing that GW has done, is made it easier for those beginner or those younger people so they can get right to painting. And maybe they hate painting, but maybe there's a way they can come out with maybe pre-primed or something. Who knows? There's no telling how the future goes, but I think this is a step in the right direction. So there you have it. So what is my game of the week? Well, it's not a game, but it definitely stood out, and that is the Tiny Terrain. I absolutely loved those crystals. I actually saw some video of them being made, and I was like, wow, this is really, really cool. And I like to get a whole bunch of them. I think Battle Terrain used to do some at one point, and they were all right. But these just look so much better, and I'm really excited about getting my hands on all the different colors and just building a planet of just completely overrun crystals and playing through it with something. Who knows, maybe I have something in mind. So, there you have it. Tiny Terrain is my pick of the week. Really cheap, really affordable. So, until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you next time, which will be the beginning of the year, believe it or not. I can't believe it. Another year gone. Hopefully this one will be a good one for you all. And a happy new year to you all from myself and everybody at the Mighty Miniature Market. Until next time, I'm Rob Warren. We'll see you soon.